Hello guys, this is Chase back with another LEGO Star Wars video. Today we are reviewing set 7402. This is the ARC-170 StarFighter. It's a 9+ set and comes with 497 pieces and 4 minifigures. Looking at this set, it's going to be a great one, so let's get straight into the build and all that it has to offer. So guys, now that the set is finished, we can look at it in its full glory, with all the plate features and design, and these beautiful minifigures that are, I don't know about worth $70, but they're pretty close to it. But before we do that, let's look at the directions, and first, the sticker sheet. So sadly with this set, you're going to get a good amount of stickers. That's just the nature of it, I think. In total, there's 13. So 13 stickers is a lot, but I think some of them should have been printed, some of them should have been, could have been printed. But at the end of the day, you get what you get, and I think that's pretty good. Next, with the directions, it's going to be standard of what we always get. And you flip through. I'm pretty sure there was 4 or 5 bags, maybe only 4. And then in the back, it's just the usual with some of the other January 1st sets, which I think look great. Now, we're going to get straight into the minifigures, starting with the only droid in the set. So guys, this minifigure is called R4P44. It's a green astromech droid, has no back printing. Again, $70 set, no back printing. But it just looks like a standard R2-D2, just colored green, which I think looks pretty good. Got no complaints on this one. But overall, I think it could have been a little better. And I just think of this idea a lot when I see these plain white astromech legs. I think, couldn't they put some kind of printing on there? Yeah, it would cost a lot more, but I'm thinking maybe if we ever get a UCS set that includes an R2-D2 or some kind of droid, I think they could print the legs. So I'm just going to leave it with that. Now we have the next minifigure, which is Clone Pilot Oddball. Oddball is the main pilot in this set. He has the pistol on his left hand, and when we look at him, this is a really good minifigure. This helmet mold, I just want to take a second to admire it. This helmet mold is the best helmet mold I think I've seen in a while. And when we look at this, it's got back printing and front printing and gray arms and toe printing on the legs. Now I think they could have dual molded the legs and made them gray. But then again, I think you're either asking for a nice print on the legs or you're asking for dual molded legs and you wouldn't get that print, which I think is very fair. So he then has one style of face, and you put the helmet on. Great minifigure. Now, all of them are pretty much the same, but we can look at the helmet on Clone Pilot Jag. So this helmet is blue and black. Same mold, but looks super good. And I just think these minifigures, they really knocked it out of the park with. But then again, it might be a home run, but it was not a grand slam. And for $70, I think you could have gotten dual molded legs, with printing even too. This is just a standard Clone Pilot unnamed, with a red and orange helmet. And he looks pretty good. Now, let's look straight into the play features. So these play features are going to be plentiful on this set, and I'm just going to say right out of the bat, when we look into design, I'll talk a little more about this, but the stickers on the windshields aren't the greatest. But when you open it up, you have 3 different windshields. 3 different tan cockpit areas, if I can get that wing to move so we can see it. A little blue on the second one, and a standard one on the back for what I'm guessing to be the gunner. And in the middle there, you see little black studs to put your droid there, and then when you close it up, he's nice and secure as well. Then when we look at this, these engines have these little skates pointing out. I think that was a really nice detail, and I like that one a lot. And then with the play features, you're going to get flick fire missiles. They're going to be orange at the end of the wings, pretty blended in on both sides, which I think are pretty good. I obviously removed this one on the left side. So overall, like, I think that's great for the design. And then probably the last play feature, or alright, we can go more in depth on them. This could be design play feature. It doesn't really do much, but these back guns, they rotate around on a ball joint. And then you have a pink thrust, which I think is more of a design. But when we close these, we can look up and we can see that this is the main play feature. The wings expand very smoothly. They go out. And I'll talk about that more in a minute, but they're really quick to close with this flick of a slider on the bottom, which is built in and won't be removed, and it's pretty good. Now, oh, that just fell off. Whoa, flick fire missiles going everywhere. This is the gun that you're going to get on the bottom. We'll just put that back on. Now, something I want to talk about mainly is swooshability. It's just great on this set. Let me zoom out and show you guys more. This set's swooshability, as I'm going to call it, is really good. You can grab it from the bottom, basically, and it's just going around, and then boom, your hands are right there. Flick open the S-foils, and you're going around, shooting down Plo Koon's StarFighter, and just going, and they close up super nicely for that hyperspace travel. And then on the bottom, something that I saw a lot of people concerned with, I'm not as concerned with if you just hold it, I guess not normally, but if you hold it pretty tightly yet loosely, is these panels obviously can just fall off, which I've heard a lot of people talk about. And this is more of a design flaw, if you must, but I think it's alright, and if you're just holding it kind of normal, I haven't had them fall off yet, and I've tested that a little bit too. Now, when we look at design with this set, we're going to go from front to back looking at everything. In the front, it's got a pretty nice bow, if you say, and it's got this stickered tiled piece. And the stripes, I think, are built in well. It's brick built, it's strong. I don't see this breaking when you're playing. If you do a drop test, I've seen a lot of people that do that, and it has not broken. I did one myself, it did not break. A few things disconnected on the wings, but we'll get to that later. And then with these stickers on the windshields, you can see, just from my camera, you can see that these stickers, even with them not being printed, don't match the white. So now we cannot get a good view of anything, because you're either getting a printed piece that doesn't match the white on the set, or you're getting a sticker that doesn't match the white on the set. So there's no real better way. And those stickers are daunting to put on. I even had some air pockets on the middle one that I messed up. Now when we go back to the engines, we kind of already talked about this. They're secure, they're on a Technic pin, and they're super good, as I just broke it saying that. But those won't fall off that much. These guns, as we talked before, are super nice. I don't understand that brown tip on the end, but I think somebody could, and it's probably accurate. Now when we go, you're going to have a sticker there, and I'm pretty sure that's a printed piece. Yep, that's a printed piece right there. So sticker and printed piece. When you open that up, you're going to get another sticker. And when you close them, it's the same on each side, just mirrored, if you can see that. I wish there could be something covering this, but overall I don't think there could be. You're going to get another sticker in the inside over here. And then towards the back you're going to get another one back here. And then obviously these guns on ball joints. And then the engines, which are pink, matching it really well. So I think they depicted this ARC-170 very well. I've heard in the past that this is also a downsize and a up price. So I don't really know how to feel this. For $70, I think it's a little expensive, but But if you really like this set and you really wanted an ARC-170, this playset is perfect. I think it does everything right. It just does everything right. There's no wrong when it comes to it, but at the end of the day, $70 is super expensive, which is a trend with almost all of these. January 1st sets, except I think the Grogu. So overall, I mean, you're getting what you paid for, but you might be getting a little less than you paid for at the same time. But I'd give this set a 8 out of 10. I think it's super good, super nice. There's just a little too many stickers for me, and it's a little too high of a price. I wish this was maybe around the 55, 60 to 65 range, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week with more LEGO Star Wars videos. Bye.